Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Yes, you're here. Today I thought we would do something different on the comic book, graphic novel, manga book club called Having a Comical Time. We're going to talk about The Road to Oz, written by Eric Schiller and drawn by Scotty Young. Scotty Young is a well-known comic book writer and artist. He's written some of, maybe your favorite things like Strange Academy, Middle West, The Me You Love in the Dark, Deadpool, I Hate Fairyland, and probably some others that I'm not familiar with. I kind of would like to get my hands or my mitts, to grab those books and maybe read them someday, especially Strange Academy, because it's kind of like Mashile, which I did a stream on, and I really enjoyed Mashile. I thought it was fun, but that's not what we're here today. We're here to talk about The Road of Oz, which is the 5th book in the Wizard of Oz series, famously known for the movie that went from black and white to color. That movie is wonderful. I know it's a lot of people's favorites, including my mom. We tease her from time to time when she says, I just want to go home. Yeah. You guys like The Wizard of Oz? I know I do. I've seen Wicked, and I enjoyed that musical. Well, what is The Road to Oz all about? Well, Dorothy, while on Kansas, finds a dog man who wants to get to Oz to return the love necklace. But this is all a ruse by Ozma, the new ruler of Oz, to get Dorothy to her birthday party. So Dorothy and the dog man go on a journey through, I think it's supposed to be Oz. It's really hard to tell. And I'll get to that when we get to the coloring. We, see rat people, we see a Tin Man, we come across munchkins, we come across a magical piano that can talk and play music. Many creatures, even there, a talking rainbow. I'm like, what the frick? Talking rainbow that was birthed by her Lord Father. That kind of actually turned me off. Yeah, you couldn't tell. This book is kind of crazy and all over the place. And Dorothy does get back home to Kansas. It's just Ozma just does her magical ways. I have a feeling if you read the books, you probably would understand this book a little bit better. But if you're like me and only seen the movie, The Wizard of Oz, and Oz the Great, the Powerful, then you're thinking, huh? Is this The Wizard of Oz or is this Alice in Wonderland? Because that's the feeling I got from it. It felt kind of crazy and kind of magical, but something just didn't feel right with the writing. Even with Dorothy, she sometimes, I don't think she acted right. She acted kind of a little bit cynical. I like the writing in the beginning when it's just her and the dog man, but when we get to all these other creatures, it seems like the writing comes unhinged. Scotty Young, his penciling is one of the stars of this book. He does great expressions. He does great line work. It feels like The Wizard of Oz. The inking is very good. It makes his penciling stand out. And the lettering was very legible. You think, oh, lettering, that's not really important in a comic book or a graphic novel, but it kind of is. Because if you don't have good lettering, then how can you help tell the story? You gotta figure out what the pictures. The coloring was the downfall of this book. I'm going to peel behind a curtain and tell you that, hey, the colorist did not get a job. I wish the coloring when it came to Kansas was black and white, kind of like the movie, the original movie. And it's not. It's got like this brown kind of tint to it, and it kind of it doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm trying to say that Kansas is kind of boring, but when you get to the magical place, it's all the same color, and it's hard to tell part to part. It's like, are we in Oz? Are we not in Oz? It's just that's my main complaint of the book. In the original book, it took place mostly in Oz, and when it was in Kansas, it was in black and white, and the coloring, showed, hey, that we're in this magical world. When it came to the coloring on Dorothy's dress, it wasn't very vibrant. It was very muted, and maybe the coloring would have been better for a different book. It didn't feel vibrant. It didn't feel unique. It just felt kind of flat. I don't know, maybe it's just my color blindness. I kind of feel like this book is like a standalone, kind of like, Sandman. Like, I feel like those books are like standalone. You don't have to know too much of continuity besides the characters, but I don't know about this book. When I just peel the curtain back, I feel like we do see an old man with some of his flaws and some of his wisdom. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I hope everyone follows the yellow brick road and leaves a comment below to make sure they tell me what they think of this book. Maybe I'm just crazy. Listen, everyone. It's time to say goodbye. Channel like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Always stay classy.